Viewers, in last video I was discussing about definition and properties of logarithms. In this video also I will discuss some more properties of logarithms. See, in that video, log x base y plus log y base a is equals to log xy. This was my third property. And fourth property was log x base a minus log y base a is equals to log x by y base a. See, and first property was like this: log a base a is equals to 1 and log 1 base a equal to 0. These four properties I discussed in last video also. Now fifth property. See, using this property, log x base a plus log y base a is equals to log x into y base a. Now if I am having x equal to y, then I'll put x at the place of y. Now this equation will become, see, log x base a plus log x base a is equals to log x square base a. And what is log x plus a? Log x base a plus log x base a. This will become 2 log x base a is equals to log x square a. Now if I use three terms like this, log x base a plus log y base a plus log z base a, then I will get log x y z base a. Now if x is equals to y equals to z, then I will get 3 log x base a is equals to log x cube base a. See, you can see the pattern we are getting. Again, if I will use m terms, then what will I get? I will get m into log x base a is equals to log x raised to m base a. Now I can rewrite this like log x raised to m base a is equals to m into log x base a. This is my fifth property. Next property of log, that is my sixth property, and that sixth property is any number a is equals to b raised to log that number a base b. This is another very important property. Now I am going to prove this property. See how. I can write like this: log a base b is equals to log a base b. I don't think so is any problem in writing this equation. So now putting log a base b as a x. Now I put log a base b as a x. So I can write like this: a is equals to b raised to x. I can write this equation like a raised to bx. Now what is x? Now this is my x. So I'm going to put that log a base b. This is my sixth property. See, if I am having any log a base b raised to m. I am having log a base b raised to m, and that is equal to 1 by m into log a base b. See, now proof of this property is very important, so I am going to prove this right here. See, like, let us take log a base b raised to m as a x. A base log a base b raised to m is equals to x. So using the fundamental property of log, as I can write a is equals to b raised to m whole raised to x. I can write a is equals to b raised to m whole raised to x. Now this can be written as a is equals to b raised to mx. A is equals to b raised to mx. Again, using fundamental property of log, I can write like this: mx is equals to log a base b. Log a base b. Now x can be written as 1 by m log a base b. Now what was x? And I assumed x as a log a base b raised to m. Therefore, log a base b raised to m is equals to 1 by m log a base b. See, this property can be written in two ways. Like, if log a base b is equals to 1 upon log b base a, and this can also be written as log a base b into log b base a is equals to 1. This is my seventh property, and proof of this property is like, I am taking log a base b as a x. Taking a base b as a x, so I will get a is equals to b raised to x. A is equals to b raised to x, and again log b base a is equals to y. So I will get b is equals to a raised to y. Again, if this y will come this side, then I will get a is equals to b raised to 1 upon y. A is equals to b raised to 1 upon y. Now see, I will call this equation 1 and this is equation 2. See, from equation 1 and 2, I will get b raised to 1 by y is equals to b raised to x. See, a is equals to b raised to x and a is equals to b raised to 1 upon y. So what I am getting? LHS of this equation 1 and equation 2 are equal. Therefore, RHS will also be equal. Therefore, I can write b is equals to b raised to 1 upon y is equals to b raised to x. Now, when this is possible? When 1 upon y is x. When 1 upon y is x. So, what was my y and x? X is equals to log a base b and y is equals to log b base a. So, I got 1 upon log b base a is equals to log a base b. This is my 8. Now we'll discuss ninth property. This property is also called as change of base. Change of base in logarithm. See, if I am having any number as a log a base b. See, here I am having base is equals to b, but I want to change it to some another base also. So this can be written as log b this can be written as log a base m upon log b base m. This property is called change of base. Discussed total 9 properties of logarithms, and now I am going to summarize all the 9 properties that I have discussed here. See, first property was log a base a is equals to 1. Second property was log 1 base a is equals to 0. Third, log x base a plus log y base a is equals to log x into y base a. See here, in this property we are having 2 terms only, but this is also applicable in many terms also. Like, see, just take for example, if I am having log t base a plus log u base a plus log v base a plus log w base a. So this can be written as log t into u into v into w base a. So third property is not only limited to 2 terms, but this can be expanded to many numbers also. And my fourth property was log x base a minus log y base a is equals to log x upon y base a. And fifth property was log a base b raised to m is equals to 1 upon m log a base b. Sixth property was log a base b is equals to 1 upon log b base a. And seventh property was log a base b can be written as log a base m upon log b base m. And eighth property was any number a is equals to b raised to log. Property was if I am having log a raised to m base b, if I am having log a raised to m base b is equals to m into log a base b. This is my 9 properties of logarithms. If you have any doubt or any query, you can let me know in the comment section also. And I want suggestions from your side that on what topic I can make videos for you. So thank you guys for watching my videos. Thank you so much.